Hi there, Aries. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your tarot message for the month of July. This month I thought I'd just try something a little different. So this is a deck called Spirit Messages. So it's by John Holland. So I thought I'll give you a message from Spirit, so from the heavens, before we do the tarot messages. I'm just going to change things as well a little bit this month. So time stamped a bit further on is the astrological energies for the month ahead, and I've done that through tarot, as you know I like to. So that's a bit further in, so you can see what energies are there with you. Right, but for now, let's get straight in. Because some people don't like the astrology, they just want the tarot. So I thought, well, I'll split the video a little bit, really. Okay. Right, so what message from Spirit have we got for Aries, please, for the month of July? What do you want to tell Aries? Let's have a little look and see what card feels. Synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending you? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So that's a message from the spirit world. Let's have a look and see what message the tarot wants to give you as well. Aries, July. She seems to think she's done, but I'm just going to give her Aries, July. Wow. Okay. Right, Aries. At the beginning of the month, money is... This is the apprenticeship card. So it tells me that you are either learning a new skill that is actually a financial skill. So you're able to earn money at it. And it's creating some sort of generosity here. So I think the cards are suggesting here that you have learnt how to do something recently that you can earn money at, just a little bit, but it's giving you a little bit of extra spending money. So it's not like it's providing you with enough money so that you can actually give to someone else. So maybe you're paying for a project. There's something around the generosity of your finances, but from something you've just started doing, you've just started creating. So it could be that the spirits are guiding you towards this new skill. At the moment, it maybe just be a little extra cash, a little gift, but actually it can at some point turn into something a lot more. I'm just trying to see if there's anything they want to add to that. I'm just trying to listen a minute. Okay, so there's a new... You're creating something. Yeah, you've created something that's providing this extra income. So maybe it's something crafty, or you've come up with this idea how you can just get a little bit of extra cash. I just want to say it's around extra cash. And that's all I can hear is extra cash. Okay, and not that it's leading anywhere, but currently right here now at the beginning, there's something around extra cash. I do feel then that there's something that for Aries, for you at the moment, during this mid-month period here, you've got something where you are emotionally impatient with something around lots of choices. So I feel that this is very much around, yeah, emotionally, you're not quite sure what it is that you want. And it's saying, okay, there's some confusion here around what do I want, what do I want? Look at all these things that are on offer. I mean, it's a 7 of Cups. So it's like, you know, you've come a long way. And all of these things seemed to be what you wanted. And actually, you're not really sure that you want any of them or even which one you do want. So there's some sort of emotional confusion around, you know, dreams and goals and things that you wanted or you thought you wanted. And actually, you're not really sure that that's what you want anymore, because you've also got mentally here that you're shutting yourself off from it, because I feel that this is something's happening here at the middle of the month where I want to say, I'm just going to have to say it, aren't I? Because I'm trying to pussyfoot around, which is not what I do normally. So there's somebody letting you down here. And as a result of that, you're not really sure what it is that you want. So it could be that the two of you went into this joint venture. It's not connected to this. It's something else. But somebody overpromised. And as a result of that, you're really disappointed because you're like, actually, I should have done this on my own. I don't know where this is coming from, but this is what it feels like. This is it. You become confused about what it is that you want then, because, you know, you should have done it on your own, is what you're saying to yourself. So that kind of comes, listen, it's nothing major. It's just I feel that the tarot are saying, I want to say before I continue any further, this is a very positive reading, I promise. But this happens where somebody lets you down or something doesn't go the way it wants, and you get really confused about actually what is it I really want. And it's a good thing because it makes you reassess what it is that you want out of life. So that's happening, and I feel it's connected to somebody who's let you down. Okay, immediately after you've gone through this period of like, what is it I want? Where do I want to go in life? What do I actually feel? What's going to make me happy? Do I want all of these things or just want something entirely separate? So that's kind of like your questionings in the middle of the month that leads you straight on to the sun, which is like, whatever's happening there, it's happening because it's meant to, because we've got some synchronicity, haven't we? If you remember the spirit ascending. So whatever's happening, it's meant to happen. Spirit are helping you. They're moving you forward. They're saying, actually, is that the right path for you to go down? Let's have a look. Is that really what you want? Because you move straight into the sun, which is the card of happiness and success and achievement that leads to a brand new, fresh start. So that's wonderful. You know, I would expect to be happy. When you think you know what you want and then you don't know, it's really quite a challenging time. Aries, you're very practical as well, and you're good at doing this. This is what you do. You take charge of a situation when somebody else has let you down. You take a whole charge of the situation, and it will lead to success because you're Aries, and there's this fresh start at the end of it. And actually, it's because it's meant to be. And I think if you can hang on to that, if anything throws this curveball in at the middle of the month, remember, all is as it should be. Okay. Right, that's it. So those are the cards for the month of July. That looks great outcome there. Now you'll catch the video will just slightly change because I'm going to move you into the astrological and tarot correspondences for the whole month of July as well. Look, as I always say, if it doesn't resonate, please don't try and make it fit. Check out your moon or your rising instead. If you want to buy me a coffee, I love coffee. Well, actually, I drink tea. But there's a buy me a coffee page. And the decks that I've used, the Tarot Original and this one here, I'll put a link to it. I don't actually sell that one. They're in the description details as well. All that remains for me to say is goodbye. And astrology next. Okay, take care. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to the astrology part of the video. So I hope that you like this. It's a little way of doing things a bit differently, but I wanted to explain how connected astrology and tarot are, especially with the Rider-Waite, because he pretty much wanted to move it around the astrology cycles. And I'm currently using, so I'm going to give you, I'll go through this in a minute, I'll show it to you. But the Wiser cards have, the little mini Wisers, have the astrology symbols on there. So you can see, for example, this is Venus. Okay, and Venus is in the sign of Virgo. Okay, so right, let's talk about this. First thing we've got to say is I'm going to attach this for you. It's a moon phases thing. We've got a new moon on the 14th of July in Cancer. So new moons and new beginnings, plant seeds, set intentions and step into new possibilities. That's in Cancer. So anything that's Cancer related, home, loving, caring, emotional, that's for new beginnings. So you can do a little bit of candle magic around it, do whatever you want. You could literally focus on the Chariot card, which is the Cancer card, or focus on things for new beginnings. That's the time for that on the 14th. And then on the 29th of July, we have a full moon. And a full moon is illumination and release, Celebrate, let go, allow clarity. And that's why it always feels in a moon, you know, we all get a bit crazy on a full moon, because everything comes to a head. It all comes, you're able to see all of the situation. And that's an Aquarius. So if you have an Aquarius moon, or even an Aquarius sun, but particularly Aquarius moon, you can expect everything to come to the surface on that day. It's a completion thing. So that's the moons. So they're going on. Now, this is what I'm doing here. So I want you to understand the astrology. So the Hermit is the sign of Virgo. And you can see that he's very reflective. He likes to get things right. He likes to take a look within. And that's the sign, okay, that's going on. From the 9th of July to the 6th of August, we have Venus, which is the Empress, talking and in bed with and very much in tune with Virgo. So you've got Venus in Virgo from the 9th of July to the 6th of August. So if you are a Virgo, then you can be expected to feel the effects of this. And Venus is very much around what we value. We feel very reflective. It's a time for going within. I mean, it helps tremendously by the fact that we've got Mercury retrograde, which is what I'm going to talk to you about in a moment. But so from the 9th through to the 6th of August, you've basically got Venus in Virgo. Now, let me just check what I wrote down on this Venus in Virgo. So love becomes quieter, thoughtful and practical. Compassion is shown through service. But I want to say that this is about service to self, though, rather than service. I just made some little notes that I'm looking at. So I can attach that as well. I'll attach that to the system so you can see what it is I've written down. But basically, Virgo is very much practical, looking within, self-care, time out, and Venus. So you're going to really regard and value that. It's going to come. So that energy is really important through to those periods. So I put these little sticky notes to remind myself when the dates are. So from 9th of July to Venus is in Virgo, okay? Then the 7th of July, I took that because it was the longest one. It's almost like a full month, isn't it? And then look at this boy. So from the 7th of July to the 12th of December, you've got Neptune. You see Neptune here, the hanged one, which is actually the hanged man, is going to be in Aries. So this is really challenging for Aries, actually, from the 7th of July to the 12th of December, from the point of view that Aries likes to just get on with it. And if you've got Aries energy, you'll understand this. I just want to get on with it. So from the 7th of July to the 12th of December, I'm going to be having to what? Look at things from a different point of view, take some time out, reevaluate, and actually be absolutely sure about what it is that I want. Now, I think that that's always quite a bit of a challenging thing for Aries, because basically what you've got is the dreamer meets the leader, and they don't rush ahead. So the leadership that you want here through Aries comes through patience. Oh my goodness me, that word, Aries. And also inner wisdom. So it's quite reflective. You may find, not that your plans are frustrated, but that you just need to see things. You're not going to be able to be rushing ahead as you want to do, Aries. You're just going to have to take some time back and be quite reflective. So when you do these things, you need to kind of think about, okay, fine, yeah, that's where I want to go. So everything is done with thought, is what I was going to say, rather than rushing ahead. Now, from the 2nd of July, you've got the Tower, which is Mars. So this is the planet of Mars. You can see there, you've got the symbol. Mars is now in Gemini, which is the Lovers. So what that basically means is from the 2nd of July through to the 6th of August, you've got action meets communication. So Gemini is all about communication, okay? And so you have fast ideas, quick decisions and lively debate from the 12th of July to the 6th. So if you're Gemini, you can expect things to become quite action orientated. This is quite disruptive, the Tower. It just comes in and just shakes things up a little bit. And the energy from that is always, it's quite chaotic. I've got lots to do. And actually from the 2nd of July, you can be triggered from a community. Just lots of communications. Gemini is very much around getting the balance right as well. So if you're a Gemini and any of the Geminis, you can expect that you're moving through this disruptive time of action. Okay, so there's lots. It's Mars is in there. Okay, so Mars is just keeping things ticking along. Now, I'm going to do that one last, actually. So we've got the 30th of June here that went on, yeah, it was the 30th of June, so last month, until July 2027. So we've got this guy hanging in the background the whole time, and this is lovely, okay? So you've got all this monthly stuff going on, but look at this long term. We've got change here. The Wheel of Fortune is actually Jupiter. So Jupiter is a planet of expansion and wisdom and blowing things up. You know, it's luck as well, the planet of luck. It expands and it changes things because things need, it's time for change. And it's time for change and it makes you stronger, okay? So we're all going collectively through a time of change that is going to give us strength. So even when things feel like everything's kind of going against us from time to time, you know, like, I mean, God, the world is crazy, certainly in the UK at the moment. Well, I think it is all over the world, isn't it? You've got this opportunity grows through confidence. So if you're going to be courageous and you're going to step into the spotlight, look at the changes that can happen to you. This is wonderful. It's a really harmonious alliance here. And at the result of it, at the end of this period in July 2027, we will be changed and we will be stronger and empowered with the Strength card. That's also Leo. Strength is Leo. So if you're Leo, then you're going to be going through this massive change here from the 30th to the... So, you know, you've got Jupiter expanding everything for you, Leo. Your horizons, your roles, everything will end up empowering you. Now, this little baby here, this is the one that... So this is Mercury. The Magician is Mercury, you can see here. So Mercury is in the sign of Cancer for this month, which is your birthday month if you're Cancer, or there's any Cancer affecting you. And the Chariot just wants to get on with stuff. It just wants to get it done. It doesn't really want to think about things. It wants to very much focus on moving forward, okay, and progress. And the Magician also. So the Magician is about communication, but also making stuff happen and getting things done. So you've got from the 1st to the 23rd of July, no, so from the 1st to the 23rd of July, you've got... The Mercury is retrograde, so it's looking back on itself. It's the best way for me to do it. It's looking inward. It's looking at this and it's going, okay, what do you want to do? What is it that you, what is it? I want to review everything. I'm going to go over it again and over it and over again. I'm going to check to make sure we've got all of the tools to get this job done. So you can expect some revisiting of plans, some revisiting of all sorts of things, because you know how Mercury retrograde works. And that happens until the 23rd when, hallelujah, 23rd to the end of the month, it goes direct. So we can all hold on to that date. So the 23rd, we suddenly move forward. And this is a really... decisive time. You just get on with it. So we've got lots of action. So whatever we're doing during the whole month here, we're kind of revisiting it all on a collective, but more so Cancer. You're reviewing, then you just take off on the 23rd. So your life starts to move forward at great speed because the Chariot does not hang around. Okay, so those are the key energies that we've got. I have actually got a little sheet as well that I will attach that I was kind of looking at there as well. And you can see what we've... So those are the energies you can work with, you know, and the stars that they are mostly, the signs that they're mostly affecting. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. Let me know what you think about this. If you think that this is worth it, then I'll add it. I'll do this for next month as well. If you think, I'm not really interested, go back to doing it the other way, then just let me know. Okay, all right, thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.